Okay, welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. We are taking a look at those of you who are celibate and ready to mingle. Okay, so if you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to my website, www.divinelotustarot.com. You can find that information below this video in the description box below and my link that you can click conveniently for you. You can also find the links to my social media accounts below this video. And yeah, so we're gonna take a look at those of you who are single, you're celibate, and you're purposely celibate because you're waiting till you get married. Okay. So the first position we're looking at is, why are you celibate? So we have the Chariot card. So the Chariot card lets me know that you are celibate because I kind of feel like it's your purpose. Okay. So some of you were like some of you were destined to be celibate until you are married. So some of you could be like born again, um, and starting to abstain until you do this, abstain moving forward. So maybe initially you didn't practice this type of behavior, and now some of you are starting to do this. So some of you, it's part of your sole purpose. Like, you are not supposed to be the type of individual who just sleeps with random individuals or just sleeps around. Like, you're supposed to be very intentional about who you get into a relationship with. Others of you, you have just actually been doing this. Okay, you've been leading this life, not allowing anyone to lead you astray. I do feel like for a lot of you, because with the Chariot, it talks about triumph, it talks about victory, it talks about seeing something through and having tunnel vision until you accomplish your desired outcome, which you will accomplish. Like, you're going to see the success that you are going after as long as you continue to move forward. So this is for a lot of you. You have a very like strong will and strong mind. And that is the reason why you're celibate, because you believe that you can get the type of relationship that you want, and you will, um, because you're following like what you believe in, and you're following what works for you. I feel like as well, a lot of you as well too, you're following your spiritual path or your religious path, that is guiding you to help you move with intention. Okay, now for those of you who are celibate and single but ready to get married, or celibate until you get married, what type of individual are you looking for that would be compatible for you? Hierophant, Hangman, Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So I feel like for those of you that this reading applies to, I'm getting a very spiritual, very religious type of energy around you all. So you may be one or the other and practice that. Some of you may mix both together, however it works for you. But I feel like your spirituality or your spiritual path and your sense of your religious practices and beliefs are very strong. Okay. And I'm getting a very strong like energy of those of you who you may like really strongly incorporate like God into like your everyday basis. So some of you want a partner who is the same. Um, I feel like for this group of you, you don't feel like nothing is too small to inquire or call on God for. So this could be those of you who call on God 24/7. You could be very strongly in that, like in that belief set, in that or that practice that you do. I feel like this is for those of you who pray a lot. Like, you may pray very strongly and you pray a lot, and prayer gets you through a lot. So you want a partner that is also just as heavily in sync with and being invested in praying. Okay, I feel like as well too. Whatever belief set that you have, you want someone whose belief set is like like very close is what I'm getting. You want someone who's very close, or someone who's very, 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 very similar to your belief sets. So I feel like that's something that's going to be a deal maker for you. Someone who has very strong faith conviction, but also someone whose belief sets, their values, their principles, their morals um, align with yours. So I feel like you want a partner who's going to spiritually, religiously, or both be in alignment with you. I feel like as well too with the Eight of Pentacles being here, you're looking for someone who is like very devoted. Okay, I'm getting like very devoted. Like this, like I said, it's very religious or very spiritual. That you're looking for a partner. You want someone who's going to be like very devoted to the relationship. You could want someone who's very devoted to God. Um, I feel like you want someone who's a hard worker. So this could be someone who is just they're not lazy. I just feel like you don't want someone who's lazy. Not in the matters when it comes to if you want your partner to be someone who's a hard worker, um, and maybe you're a stay-at-home individual, or if it is a situation where maybe you have a business or businesses and you want someone who you feel is going to be like dedicated enough to be hardworking, um, that you could see yourself working with, or someone who you will establish opportunities of different business ventures with, and someone who you could actually see yourself going into business with. So you may be looking for someone that's like, well, if you know you would do business with this person, you know, like you'll be able to be in a relationship with this person. So some of you could be looking for a partner like that as well too. It's like you almost kind of you almost kind of use that principle. It's like, well, if I can't see myself doing business with you, then I can't see myself being in a relationship with you. And it could be because you're very like business oriented. Okay, um, that's interesting. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like if I can't see myself doing business with you, then I can't see myself being in a relationship with you. And this is interesting because it comes up in the sense that maybe some of you are very like, it's like when you put your work hat on, like you got your work hat on, like you're no nonsense, you don't tolerate certain things. So it's like you use that same principle in relationships because I feel like that helps you. Like filter out who is for you and who's not for you. It's like, well, if you can handle that type of energy and handle that type of personality, then it's like, then you know that's your person. But if you have someone where it's like you do stuff, you move a certain type of way, like I couldn't even see myself like doing business with you. It's like then that helps you to know like that person's not compatible for you romantically because I'm just trying like I'm yeah, there's a very strong personality energy here that I'm picking up. Okay, and you don't want individuals around you who are liabilities. So I feel like this is like you could be, I'm just getting like a businesswoman or a businessman. So you could really just be wanting to and I'm just looking over this, but I'm just like channeling. That's all. I'm just channeling. Okay. So you could want to be with someone who has like the same type of mindset, okay? Or just someone who is able to fit the requirements that you're looking for when it comes to someone who's going to actually be an asset because they're going to bring value to the table, like whatever they do. I mean, you could be looking for someone who matches you financially, or someone who owns and operates their own business, someone who's an entrepreneur, or someone who at least has the ambition, the drive, and the will to be able to do that if they don't do that. Like if you're business oriented, you may want someone who, like I said, they'll be able to assist you with your businesses or that you can generate new business with. Okay, so I just kind of feel like this group of you all, you are very, I'm hearing financially driven, and you want someone who, that you can work with, someone that you can, yeah, I feel like you want someone that you can work with. So you may like working and you want someone who likes to work as well too. But I also feel like just in a sense when it comes to love and romance, you want someone as well too who's going to be devoted to the relationship. It's like you don't want someone who's lazy and who's going to just get complacent and not continue to put that same effort in. It's like, a lot of times people show up at the beginning of the relationship, and it's like, what do they call that? Like, your representative. They'll bring the representative when they first meet you to get you, but then it's like, do they have what it takes to sustain that relationship and keep you? So I kind of feel like you want someone that's like never going to allow like that energy to dissipate of whatever they're bringing to the relationship. I feel like you're someone who could be very like driven and goal oriented is what I'm picking up, especially with this chariot energy here. And then now we got the Eight of Pentacles, um, and the Hierophant here. You could be someone who's very goal oriented. It's like you want someone who's very driven, ambitious, and goal oriented, just like you. Maybe some of you travel a lot. You might travel a lot for business. I feel like some of you want someone who's going to just positively be able to be compatible like with your work life. So if you travel a lot, like you want someone who's going to be able to be secure. So maybe that's why you want someone who works just as hard as you, because it's like, okay, you don't want someone who's going to like they're idle and they just don't have anything to do, so then they go start cheating or something like that. Um, or someone who's going to be like harassing you while you're working, trying to chase the bag. You want someone who is going to be able to be secure enough to understand that you have to work, you know? So I feel like you want someone who is understanding in that manner, or someone who's going to actually help you. So you may be looking for like a business partner, like a relationship where it's like, okay, we're lovers, but we're business partners as well too, because you could like to work a lot. Like for some of you, you may actually be in love with working. Um, so you want someone who loves to work as well too, because you may want this person to help you run your businesses or your business, or you want someone who you can go into business with. Um, But then I'm also seeing you want someone who like is able to relax as well too. So you could want someone who loves to work hard. Like you all could be the type who likes to play hard and work hard. So playing would be whatever that is to you. I mean, that could just be like when you like to unwind, you like to unwind. But when you're working, you're in work mode. Okay. Um, with the Six of Cups being here, I feel like as well too. I was getting the energy that some of you have had like um interference energy that you've been dealing with since you were younger. Like maybe you always knew, or you were told when you were younger that you were different, or you were special, or there's something special about you, or you knew that you were unique or something like that. You could be very gifted or talented in some type of way. You could have always had very like um very like, what's the best word? It's energies that always try to disturb you, because of your innocence or because you're gifted. Okay. Um, like you could have an innocent, childlike quality that you possess. Okay. Or just pure innocence about you. So you could have entities, energies, beings, spirits, and forces that are like low vibrational devil energies, demonic energies, um, that try to disturb you. So you could have dealt with this ever since you were younger. You could have even had um, experiences in like your relationships. It could be like every relationship you get in, it's like it's either the individuals that you're with that they carry this like demonic energy, or they allow the demonic energy to come into them, or it's like people around you. But I feel like either way, like you want someone who has a pure heart just like you, because you've dealt with a lot of individuals who they're not genuine, they're not pure, like they don't connect to God is what I'm getting. And I feel like for those of you who really connect to God, like you know what that is. You know what that how that feels to be with someone who doesn't align with your spiritual or your religious beliefs. And they'll it'll you may tend to attract that or have that be attracted to you. You know, the individuals who are not compatible with you, they clearly look at you, they see that, oh, this person is they have God within them. Okay, like this person, there's something special about this person, and then they'll be attracted because that's part of their mission to throw you off so you don't go towards and come into contact with someone who you're actually aligned to be with, who matches that same type of energy. So I feel like you want, like, you've realized this, okay, like you're cognitive, like, okay, this is what it is now. Like, okay, so people who carry this type of energy or people who are susceptible to allowing this type of energy to possess them, they will be attracted to you. And you really need to vet the individuals you're with, because you are a pure spirit. You're a genuine, like you have a genuine sense of love and harmonious nature in you that's very compassionate. And maybe some of you, you're empaths as well too, so you may want to be with another individual who's like an empath, someone who's compassionate, someone who's loving, someone who's nice, someone who's kind, like someone who has general principles that you would think that most people have, but a lot of people don't like practice, or they don't have it, you know, they don't have that quality or that trait. So I feel like you're looking for that type of individual, someone who has actual genuine pure energy, okay, who sees you for who you are and is a very loving, kind individual, and who will always be that and not allow other individuals to um, penetrate the relationship. I feel like you want someone who may have similar experiences with you, where you know you may get attacks by, you know, the devil or demonic spirits, or people who allow themselves to be attacked by that. Like you may want to be with someone who actually gets you, because you just want someone who understands. Like you want someone who you can not feel like you're alone, you know what I'm saying, in that. Or you want someone who's just very mindful, they're conscious, so they would be able to look at you and know, like, that you have been through some things, okay, and that you're susceptible to interference. Like, it's like I'm just getting like interference type of energies that are around, okay. So you want someone who's just essentially compassionate and considerate, and is just going to continue to maintain a sense of true genuine love, and someone who's not going to be persuaded to fold on you, basically. So next we're taking a look at, is the individual you're currently with compatible? And I feel like for some of you, we have the world card. I feel like for some of you, yes, this person is. I feel like for a few of you, you actually are with someone who you've completed your mission of following your soul path and staying to your principles, your values, and what you actually want. And you have actually got with the individual who is the complete package. Okay. For others of you, I feel like you could just be entertaining or engaging with individuals who are just helping you to acquire whatever lessons that you need to learn, to take with you moving forward. But I feel like you're going to be moving forward to an individual who's actually compatible with you in the manner that you were looking for. Okay. Now, for the last question, for those of you who are not currently with or engaging anybody, we're like taking a look at what is going on with that individual. It's a lot of cards, so I'm not going to pick them up. But I feel like for some of you, this individual could be going through, I'm hearing health crisis. So someone could be restoring their health. They could be healing. They could be healing their finances. Okay. I'm also just getting, you're going to come towards someone who sees you. Either when they come towards you, they're going to see you as someone that they've always desired. Otherwise, for some of you, you do have someone who has their eyes on you, and they see you as um, a, a spouse. Okay, they see you as someone who they want to settle down, who they want to marry. I feel for some of you, you're gonna have someone who comes in who wants to really like lavish you with material goods. So that could be another reason, like I said, why this individual is replenishing his or her funds, because they want to be the type of individual who's going to they show their love through material gifts. Okay. And then for others of you, this could be someone who you're going to go towards, that you're going to be someone that you want to lavish. It just depends on which side that you're on. But I'm just picking that type of energy up. It'll either be someone who is going to pamper you and spoil you, or someone who you feel like you're going to be able to do this to. Um, I see this individual is very family oriented, so this person may like to throw like a lot of family events, or this person may want to have a family. Okay. I feel like if you have a family, this person's going to fit well in with your family, and vice versa. This would be the type of person whose family that you fit in well with, that you're actually gonna like, and you would be compatible with them, and they're gonna receive you and love on you. Okay, like you're their own is what I'm getting. For some of you, this individual, if this person knows you already and this person has had their eyes on you, that, like I said, they see you as their dream wife or their dream husband, they may have been talking to their family members about you already. So their family already has like a positive, um, they have a positive frame of mind in regards to you. And like I said, you're going to fit in perfectly well with them, and they see you as their own. Absolutely. I feel like this individual is very attractive. Okay. This could be someone who a lot of people are attracted to, but this person only has their eyes on you. So I feel like this person is very confident, and I feel like you're gonna need to be very confident as well too, because this person does attract a lot of attention. This person attracts a lot of individuals that can be like very like vindictive and spiteful and manipulative, that try to do things to interfere in this person's like love and romance life. I don't feel like it's the family members. Like, it could just maybe be like, is this exes? It could be people who they no longer associate with. This person, like, whoever you're coming towards, this person attracts a lot of obsessive individuals. So this may not even be exes. This could just be like, is this strangers? It's strangers. They attract people who they don't even know. So this could be someone who like people like they like wish that they could be with this person, or they obsess and they see in their mind that they're with this person. So maybe some of you, this is like a very popular person, a famous person, or something like that, that is coming towards you. Yeah, they got a lot of like lusty people around them. It's like people lust after them for sex. But these people are manipulative. This person, whoever this person is, they have people who they stoop really low, and they do black magic on this person. People from a distance. There are people doing black magic on this person who don't even know this individual, to try to affect their love life. So this person has weirdos in their energetic field. So that's just something to be mindful of. But I feel like this is not something you need to worry about. You just might want to get some spiritual practices that'll be beneficial for you, since you have a heads up. So those are all the messages I have for you. If you'd like to book your own session, you can go to www.divinelotustarot.com. Be blessed.